The following is brought to you by the Cyber Time Bite Network.
Caw, mother.
Holy crap!
Because Dave's a crow.
It's true though!
Oh, heck yeah. Justice!
You are now entering the Serpents Pit with Serpents Breakdown. Now, here's Serpents Breakdown and your host, Stephen Clark.
Hey there, everybody! It's your boy Steve, and your girl, Serpents Breakdown. Once again, for episode 12. Holy crap, 12 episodes. Of In the Freaking Serpents Pit with Serpents Breakdown. And, man, we talked about a lot of subjects on this show already. Last time we talked about Yowie, which Serpent can't get enough of.
Yowie's a fun topic, okay?
And then we talked about the coronavirus, and then we talked about the circus.
Actually, it was in a different order, but yes.
Well, as you heard in the background too, we are joined today in the pit, in the Serpent's Pit, with the one and only and awesome and amazing Tiff 93 Katie.
Oh, thanks, Steven. Hi, guys. It's good to kind of be back again. So, okay, so what are you guys actually going to be talking about today?
Well, we're going to talk, today's subject is dragons in 2020.
Even though we have talked about dragons before, but now this is like a version of reality where I don't know, we have dragons in modern time. You know, they're not just popping up out of nowhere. They've been here for a while now.
Yeah, like they never they never went extinct, and they're still around. What would they do?
Except they never existed, but yes.
And Ray is peeing her pants right now. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, I actually have my dragon with me, so he could probably still hear you.
Oh. Hi, Jester.
Don't worry, he was just magically pulled over from a parallel universe. He didn't exist in this universe, though.
No, hi, Jester. If you can hear me.
To be perfectly honest, I've got at least 2 or 3 different dragon stuffed animals around my own room.
Oh, don't you have scale mates?
Well, yeah, those too, but that's a different thing. That's a different creature, so to speak.
Yeah. But if you say dragons are non-existent to Ray, I swear to God, she might kill you.
No, I think she knows the difference between a scale mate and a dragon and all that such.
What I mean is that they don't actually exist in our reality. They might exist in a different reality, and that's where we get them, but still.
But
yeah.
But the first thing I want to theorize is that what if dragons were to if they were around today, how would they affect New York, Times Square? Because Times Square is the busiest block in town.
Well, I think, at least in my opinion, our entire infrastructure would have to be different because dragons are big and will break things.
Agreed. And I can imagine how many of those dragons are going to do, that famous scene from, King Kong, just climb up, a skyscraper and, or it just,
Yeah. I feel like they'd have to be specially trained as well so that they don't go messing, breaking windows and stuff, for starters.
Yeah.
Oh, God. That's when it's we need to find Hiccup and all them peeps to train these dragons so that we don't mess up our shit.
I always theorized that where this would all begin for dragons is that I believe, in my belief, that they're hiding in Ireland. They got to be hiding in Ireland because in between China and the UK, there's something going on there. There's something going on, and they got to be in Ireland somewhere if they do exist.
But Ireland's nowhere near China.
Exactly.
Ireland's more towards Europe, Stephen.
Yeah, I know, but you know, they must have flew in between the two countries and landed somewhere in between. So between that little area right there, they gotta be somewhere.
That's a pretty large area. We've got Russia, Germany, Czechoslovakia,
Italy, like Greece, you got Spain, you got all of Europe to work with, man. It's like and then you got what is it, like Greenland and Iceland and
There's a lot.
Lithuania.
Yeah, there is a lot of factors I didn't
This
think about.
Italian knowledge over here.
and also you got to deal with the Brits too over in England. It's like, hello,
Who use dragons as well and stuff.
I feel like
It makes no sense. It doesn't make much sense to be over in Ireland because Ireland doesn't really have any dragon-related stuff. It was all England.
yeah, like dragons are more English. And there might be some Chinese dragons, I will say that, possibly.
Chinese dragons. I mean, they've got a whole holiday for them.
Well, technically, no. It's more of like they have, they're born in the year of the dragon.
Yeah.
That's what it is, really. But it's just like dragons are also like definitely more medieval. So it's like you gotta think it's definitely maybe more towards the Brits or like the Scottish or like that kind of territory. Maybe China if it's more of like an ancient thing, but it's like there's no way they'd be in Ireland. It's like because they'd be annoyed with all the Irish people because of how much they drink.
Before we move on with the subject, I gotta bring this up. That I don't know how many people, unless people really really want this and they message me that they really want this. Everyone, I have made, and if you want one, I'll send you one. If you really are a fan of it, make sure to check out the Circus Stuck shirt that I made with Tiff's logo on it, which is Ringmaster Carcat, and every shirt has and there's special shirts made for each person in the panel, but there's also regular shirts that say Circus Stuck for life. Forget the NWL, make it Circus Stuck for life.
Or if anything, like you can even ask Steven and maybe not have anything on it, because even some people maybe want just say Circus Stuck, so like just on it. Or like you can even talk to Steven and be like, if he wants something custom made, like just talk to him and we'll see what he can do. But yes, they are the shirts. They basically have a cancer symbol with a top hat on the top and a red bow tie in the bottom, and on the back it's the same logo but it's much bigger in the back, and on the top it'll say Circus Stuck. On my shirt it says Ringmaster, and I've gotten one from my friend Ray, which actually she goes by 19 Toothless. It says Calling Master. And Serpent, I have ordered yours, which yours says Performer on the back. And I've also ordered one for my friend Emily, who goes by Ancient Constellations. Hers also says Performer. I also have one for my friend Caden, who goes by Nerdy Pizza Boy as well, because he was also in my panel a few times. And I also ordered one for my friend Teresa, who goes by @Ku.13.cat, I believe. She was the Gamzee in my most recent panel, so I got one for her. So I don't know if anybody else on Circus Stuck listens to this, or if you guys maybe know members of my Circus Stuck panel, or if you guys are just a fan of Circus Stuck in general. You're welcome to purchase one of these shirts. Because like I said, if you want something custom made, just ask Steven.
Yeah, and if you And if you want, and soon enough, there's going to be an In the Serpent's Pit shirt where I'm there, where I'm going to get one way or another. I'm going to get Serpent to have those hashtag cheesy fry shirts get pumped out somehow, and so I'm going to make that happen.
That's not. I just don't think that'd be a very good shirt. I mean, it's amusing, but it's not really like, oh my god, I want a shirt of that. In my head, it could be a cool sticker.
Well, how about when we did the whole shtick with the TZ and the lemon snout thing in episode 2?
I'm not exactly sure what you mean, because you said cheesy and the lemon snout, and those are two completely different things.
Now, remember in episode 2 when we were doing like the when we were talking about your Instagram and we brought up the lemon snout and TZ sitting in the tree.
Oh, TZ. I heard cheesy, and I was really confused.
Cheesy. TZ, cheesy. They sound the same.
Yeah.
But no, I was thinking I could put that on the T, and that was
Definitely
cool.
not. That's someone's art. You'd have to find the artist.
That's true.
Yeah, trust me, when other artists see like their stuff on other people's shirts and they don't get permission, they get really cranky.
That's no, it's actually funny. No, I know we're swerving off the subject, but I gotta say that I mean, like, I had another friend of mine make that Spork shirt of mine, my logo of the Spork. I had another friend make that for me, and now it's like that's like my thing. Like that's what everyone knows me for now in the podcast. Where it's that Spork shirt. and I'm proud of it. I mean, do you like your logo, Tiff? The one I made for you, your logo?
Oh, absolutely. I absolutely do love it. I kind of got the inspiration because I actually already have a zip-up hoodie of where I commissioned someone to make one as a remastered Carcat hoodie, and that's where I got the inspiration because I feel like if I already have something similar like that on my hoodie, which is like right near the front corner, it's like, let's just do it the same way for the shirt. So, yeah, I absolutely love the logo because it makes sense. It's kind of like also inspired me because it's almost maybe not exactly similar to like what the Broadway Carcat one looks like, but it's just not all pink like how Broadway Carcat is. But it's just I wanted to keep it within that sort of range, you know.
And how about you, Serpent? Do you like your logo, which is basically the logo of the podcast?
It's interesting, but it's a little bland, to be honest. There's too much blank space but in the middle of the letters, to be exact. Like with the really interesting, well, the really cool. It's a really cool font, but there's a lot of blank space in it.
Well, I did put the Cyber Time Bite Network logo in the gap on the Facebook page.
Yeah. I like it, but it could use a bit more.
Well,
From a marketing perspective.
I think it's kind of like in where my scenario, it's like you wanted to add, like, you know, when you wanted to add things to mine, it overloaded. It would have overloaded a bit. I think what Serpent's saying is, it's like, you know, it needs more flair, so to speak.
Yeah.
It needs to pop. Like, it'll be like, ooh, it's like, wow, something needs to be there to make it pop, to be like, ooh, like, that's cool. I want that.
Exactly, because also a big thing of marketing is it has to be like something identifiable, like something that people identify and they'll recognize. Sure, it says, you know, in the Serpents pit, blah blah blah, but past that, it's like with the way it's been styled so far, you're just like, yeah, okay. But if you did something close to like with Tiff's shirt, it's just like, wow, look at that! I know exactly what that is.
Yeah, because pretty much everybody is like the cancer symbol, especially if you're a Homestuck, you're going to automatically know what that is, because it's Carcat and stuff like that. And plus, you know, you're going to, so like say, because it's Serpent Pit, considering serpents, why don't you put serpents in the logo, like snakes?
That's why I was actually thinking about making the logo out of, like, I was going to go on the internet and try to find fonts that looks like snakes and make it like that, but I like the font, but I need
the font is cool, but it's not really got the right kind of flair. It doesn't really have much flair at all, to be exact, especially on such dark background.
That's true, and I I know. Okay, I know Tiff the kazoo is your thing, but Rianne, do you like the kazoo?
They're fun, but kazoos really aren't my thing. I mean, they're just fun, but I'm not like, oh my god, kazoos. I'm, more everything else.
No, because I was gonna say, do you want me to put the kazoo in your logo? Just like I.
It doesn't seem to really it would fit. I think
People
because
don't really think, me and kazoos. It's more of like a Tiff and kazoos thing. You don't really think me and you think kazoos.
oh thanks man.
When people think of, when you guys think of me, do you guys think of the spork? Is the spork ever come to mind when you go?
This is the first time I'm hearing of a spork.
What?
Yeah, like I know when he initially told me about the spork, it didn't it was like okay, but I guess now it's like I see it, but probably at first probably not. It's like because it's like it's one of those things like especially like you would have to explain to people like why the spork is so significant to you, so to speak, and that's why it's on it. Because most people aren't gonna think like, oh, okay. Like they're not gonna initially think about it at first. So it's like that's more of something where it's like you're gonna have to explain as to why the spork is so significant to you.
Yeah.
Like just like how like I would have to explain to people why stuck and kazoos are so significant to me, or like say as to why um shoot give me an example, Serpent, of something.
Of something, anything?
Anything.
Anything. Grumpy cat, I don't know.
Okay, well let's see. Like I'm not sure if she can really put Grumpy Cat on her logo, but
I don't know. You said anything, and I'm staring at a Grumpy cat plush.
what I mean is it's like that. If Serpent did have like Grumpy Cat like on her logo or whatever, she would have to explain why it's so significant to her. So it's
Yeah.
like
Something more significant to me, per se, would,
yes,
be all of my self-inserts.
yes, okay, that actually might work. Your self inserts.
I have a lot of those.
Yeah, you have a lot of self inserts, but you also want to date yourself at the same time. That's what
I
you
don't
want.
want to date myself. I just feel
What?
like, I just get along best with myself. Like, everyone's always just like,
Oh.
there was a clone of me. I'd kill them, except,
Oh,
you told me
jeez.
to kill you too. But I'm sitting here, and other times people are just like, oh, I wouldn't get along with my clone. And I'd be sitting just like, I'd be having a great time with my clone. We like all the same things.
Oh God.
And I like talking to I talk to myself on occasion too, anyways. So it'd be even easier if I actually was talking to myself.
Oh no, trust me, Serpent. Sometimes there are days where it's like oh dear, it's like I think out loud where it's like I'm practically talking to myself or something like that. So it's like I'm totally with you there because it's like, oh geez, what do I do? Do you think I'm doing this right? Yeah, I'm totally doing this right. Yeah, like that kind of thing. So, although I feel like we're kind of really steering off topic.
We kind of are because we basically are talking about how we talk to ourselves in private, which we all do that, but I do that in particular. That's how I get podcast ideas. But
Okay.
but no, we were talking about dragons in the modern day. So if dragons were real and there was one in my backyard right now, I would probably.
I think you would die unless it was trained.
Oh yeah. I would see. Yeah, you would. Or more like I would see you. I could see you, Steven. You're probably like you'd be screaming and running out of the house and probably trying to call Ray to see be like, Ray, there's a dragon in my backyard. I don't know what the fuck to do.
No, she would be like, yeah, man, you go.
Yeah, that actually sounds more like Ray. It's like, yeah, you go.
No, I could do her voice
Oh God, no. Oh no. Please don't do it, because I don't know if Ray's gonna be listening to this, and I'm not sure exactly how she's gonna feel about it.
No,
Oh,
no. I mean, like, she'd probably be like, yeah, man. I mean, like, there's like a dragon. Like, in your backyard, like right now. And are you gonna do something about it, or?
No, I feel like that's more of an excuse for Ray to come over to your house.
Well, she's been to my house before, so she's seen my backyard. She knows that the dragon can land in that bad boy if they really wanted to.
I know, but I mean that gives Ray another reason to come back to your house.
Well, how would you feel if a dragon landed in your backyard?
Well, is it trained or is it not trained?
Not trained.
Oh
Not
God,
trained?
I would be freaking out, and I'd probably do the same thing. I'd be calling Ray, be like, Ray, there's a fucking dragon in my backyard. I don't know what the fuck to do. I love dragons, but I
It
don't
also
know.
depends on what the dragon would do as well. Like, is it just gonna attack or is it just gonna sit there?
Or if it's sleeping.
Yeah.
If it's sleeping, I'd be like, do not disturb a sleeping dragon. Consequences will ensue.
And then,
That sounds like an invitation to get on its back, in my opinion.
No. If you try doing that, that's when everything burns to the ground.
It can't set me on fire if I'm on its back.
Yeah, but it'll set everything else on fire.
Yes, but not me.
Oh God.
Right.
Sooner or later, you're gonna end up falling off.
That's
It's like-
what I get. That's what the rope is for.
Oh, okay.
Serpent, you're trying to kill yourself.
But I'd be on a dragon. And then he'd have to learn to deal with me because I'm not getting off.
Oh God.
He would begin to tolerate my presence. And after that, it's only a matter of time before it's my friend.
I can just imagine, right, if Ray was listening right now, she's basically face palming this entire conversation. Like, she'd just be like, oh my God, you guys are so dumb.
But it's only a matter of time before it'd be my friend once it has to deal with me. Because once it's done freaking out, it'll be just like, fuck, I'm stuck with this small thing on my back. I have to deal with this now. And then finally, it'll just be fine dealing with my presence.
Oh God, I can only just imagine what Ray would be thinking if she's gonna listen to this. Oh dear God.
Do you know what? Do you know what I would really do though? What I would really do? What I really would do is if there was sitting in my backyard and it was untrained, the first thing I would do is I would grab a baseball bat and
What?
and I would defend and I would put on my vest, my tactical vest I use for my OC.
Those aren't gonna
What?
do anything
No!
against fire.
No!
Those
Yeah.
aren't gonna do anything against a giant fire breathing. It can crush you with its foot.
Yeah, it's like it would crush you with this foot in an instant, especially if it sees you with that
scaled?
face. Yeah, especially if it sees you with that baseball bat, it's gonna be like it won't trust you then, because it's like, oh great, this fucker's gonna try to kill me with a baseball bat. I could just, or I could give it, or he just whack, or he would just whack you with his tail and like throw you up against the wall. It's like,
Yeah, but I mean, like, are you saying that the dragon was like bigger than me? Like,
Well, yeah.
yes,
That's how big
it's not-
dragons are.
Yeah, unless it's a baby dragon, it's like you don't stand a chance.
well, if it was an untrained baby dragon, I would just pat his head and be like, "All right, kid."
The baby
No,
dragon.
you do not hurt baby dragons.
I wouldn't hurt it. I would hug it and try to make love with it first. If it hates me,
What? We're
What?
gonna do what
Make
now?
love?
no, that's not what I meant.
You said make love. It's like, oh my God, Steven!
That's not what I meant.
It's a baby dragon. Come on, man.
I meant hug it and give it affection. That's what I meant, man.
No, you said make love. It's like, now I see what
Don't
you're.
hurt the baby dragon. It's still gonna shoot fire at you.
Yeah, it's like, come on, man.
Feed it. Try to feed it. Throw food at it. Throw food in front of it, and then it might trust you because it's a baby dragon and they're not smart.
Yeah, food always works. Food is always works. As long as you don't give it dog food, then you'd be fine.
But no, I mean, like, but at first I would try to give it affection. There we go. I would give it affection.
You're not
first.
gonna be able to get that close. First
No.
is always food. You buy the love.
Because the thing is, when it comes to most creatures, they're more scared of us than we are of them. So it's like
Except
you
for dragons.
well, Okay, yeah, except for dragons. But I mean, like you have to gain its trust first before.
Dragons are big and scary. They know we're not a threat unless there's a lot of us.
Do you know? Yeah, but do you notice on top of that too? There's all different kinds of dragons. Like there's ones with 4 feet, ones with 2 feet, ones who don't even have feet.
It's not a dragon if it doesn't have feet. Then it's just a winged snake.
Well, technically, not all dragons have wings. Really, I feel that's a very common misconception. I mean, think of the Komodo dragon. It doesn't have wings.
It's also not actually a dragon. It's a lizard. It was just named that way because they could.
Well, I mean, Mushu from Mulan, like he doesn't even have wings.
Yeah, but he's a Chinese dragon. They don't have wings, yeah.
Oh, Mulan, you are known for that one song that everyone likes to meme.
Which song?
the 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 one where they're like, let's get down to business.
You make a man out of you.
That song is
It
too
is the
popular.
best song.
It is the best song. Like, but still, point being, going back to what I said, it's like not all dragons have wings. It's a common misconception, but I understand.
Well, yeah, but there is a difference though between a Chinese dragon and a Komodo dragon because the Komodo dragon isn't actually a dragon. Because the main thing with dragons is that I mean, obviously they don't all breathe fire, but they always have some kind of magic usually. Like water or something.
Well, I mean, yeah, like you said, not all dragons breathe fire, because nowadays people are creating dragons where they have the power of water, the power of like ice, or like electricity, like thunder dragons, and like
Yeah.
Yeah,
or like say like a night fury. Those kinds of dragons, man. It's like those are the types of dragons we need.
Well, I mean, technically the Night Fury is still kind of fire, just really fast fire. Sonic boom fire.
Yeah. And the fact that they can probably disappear and camouflage themselves, that's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Sonic boom fire. Oh man.
It's really fast, okay?
Yeah, because it's sonic. It's sound waves, so it
Still burns though.
Speaking of Sonic Boom, real quickly, did any of you see that new Sonic movie that's so popular right now?
Nope.
I was gonna wait till it got into the library, but now the library isn't open, so
There's always Netflix.
it's not on Netflix, and not everything gets on Netflix.
Yeah. So, agreed.
No, but like, what I mean, like, how, like, do you think dragons would have to get regular jobs if they were still around today, or do you think they would just not care?
They don't. It depends on.
How would a dragon get a job?
Exactly. Now, on the other hand, I assume there would be dragon breeders who would sell dragons for certain tasks. For example, transportation dragons. There would probably be a rider of some kind that controls the dragon, the trained dragon, and they transport things.
Oh yeah, oh that's true. And there might also be dragons like especially for they might use dragon to have their fire to be like for cooking purposes.
Well, probably the smaller ones, of course. I don't think the big one would fit in the kitchen.
Oh no, probably I totally agree. So it's like a smaller one would definitely be, or like they need a messenger dragon.
Yeah, and dragons that act as like cargo ships with the water ones.
Oh yeah, like aerial cargo, like especially if it comes to the point where we don't have airplanes anymore, like yeah, we'll need dragons.
And they could probably the water ones could be useful for transporting people along bodies of water.
Oh yeah, like you cross the sea and everything, cross like oceans and stuff.
And I assume smaller, more friendly dragons would probably be bought as pets.
Yeah, pretty much. They'd pretty much be pets.
Yeah, it'd be kind of a weird pet if dragons were real and they were pets now. That would be weird because everyone would be if all
it wouldn't be weird. It would be normal for them.
Oh
Yeah.
dear God, Ray, if you're listening to this, I'm so sorry that you're having to hear this.
No, she probably enjoys. She'd probably be like, Steven, why? Like,
Yeah,
why?
because that's exactly what I'm hearing in my head right now. It's like, why, Steven, why are you saying all these things about my dragons? Why are you dissing me, man?
No,
Especially after you made that shirt for me.
no. She's gonna be no. She would be like, she's gonna be like, Gwynny, are you hearing this? I'm gonna be like, yeah, probably. I don't know. No, but no, I mean like, I feel like if they were real, that I wouldn't have one as a pet. I would want like I would it would be cool to see him in person in front of my face. I wouldn't want to be killed by one, but if I had to go this far, I wouldn't go this far because I respect them now too much. That that if I had to be a dragon slayer, I would.
What?
Slayer!
Ray, are you hearing this right now? He wants to hurt my dragon. You're not going anywhere near Jester.
No. I wouldn't slay him. Like I don't want to. Like I do not want to. That's like last resort.
Okay, don't scare us like that again. It's like,
Police dragons!
mm,
That
There
that
could be police dragons!
police dragons.
Instead of police dogs, they got police dragons.
oh God. Oh great. So we're gonna have dragons that sniff out drugs. That's helpful.
I'm sure some of them will have very good noses.
Can you imagine an episode of Cops with dragons?
Oh God.
And firefighter dragons, like the water
No,
ones, the firefighter dragons.
That's the opposite. Unless you're talking about water dragons.
Yeah, water
like-
dragons.
Okay.
Firefighter dragons. But also fire ones could be helpful for going into like since they have fireproof scales, they could go in and help and get people out.
No, good point. I didn't think about that.
I mean, but
Of course, half the fires are probably caused by dragons.
Yeah, of course. Like, hello.
but no, I mean let's take a subject we talked about before, the circus. What if dragons were in the circus? How would that work out for it?
That'd be horrible.
But then again, the axe.
hot tents.
But the axe would be unique, though. Like,
True, but it wouldn't go well because of that small hot tent.
yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
No, I mean I could see a dragon taking over for a lion.
Dragon tamer. Oh God, that would probably, unless they build more fireproof suits, it's gonna end badly.
Like, look, my head's in its mouth. I'm safe. Dragon breathes fire. Oh dear.
It's just gonna be like snot loud every time. Like,
But
oh God. Oh.
but let me clear the air. I would never slay a dragon. That's my thoughts on that. I would never
I
do
doubt
it.
you could. Those things are hard to kill.
I don't think any of us could. Like, in this time, in modern era, it's like, I don't think anybody would be able to slay a dragon.
I feel
The
like
buff people could. The buff people can.
no. There's only
The
one.
bus people? Are
The
you
buff
talking
people.
bus people? You mean
Buff.
like what?
Buff.
I don't.
Buff.
I have no idea.
The muscles.
Oh, muscles. Okay,
Buff.
that's what you must. Okay, it sounds like you said bus because it's like you're saying because it's like I work for a bus company, so it's like you're saying like my people could to take them down. It's like that's
If
not
any of them are
me.
buff.
Wait, but no. I mean, I know one person who can probably do it, and that's probably M. All she has to do is just stare at it.
I don't think Sass will work on that. Sorry, Emma. I mean, Emma, I love you, but I don't think you and your sassy stare at a dragon. It may get it to like calm down or like be intimidated, but it's not gonna slay it.
No,
You know, I mean, because the only dragon really that she could slay is Ray. So.
oh God! Oh God, why, Tiff?
I feel like
Why?
if I had to, like, if dragons were evil, I could slay a dragon, like, if they were evil and all.
Oh.
Like, I don't want to, but I probably could handle it.
I mean, I guess if a dragon's too much out of control, and if you don't have a choice, I mean, it just slaying it is only a last resort, like putting it down.
Yeah.
It's like a dog, like where it's like you would have to put it down, more or less.
No, I mean, like, what? I mean, like, I think all of us have. Well, I'm the only one in this whole thing that doesn't have a dragon, but I know Tiff, you have one, and Serpent, you have one. But so.
Although they're not the same type, mine are just ordinary stuffed animals.
Wait.
Mine are just ordinary stuffed animals.
Yeah, mine is was my handmade by my friend Ray. I think using like PVC pipe and like all sorts of fabric. So mine's not technically really stuffed because it's like with mine it's very posable. So
one of mine's a little opposable, but still stuffed. So
Now Jester was nice to me. I like Jester. Jester was nice. He's nice to pet, and I thought that was cool.
Yeah, he's my good boy. He's always my good boy. I had Jester in my latest photo shoot for my OC, Ziva. So, definitely pictures will be posted of that on Instagram soon. Might be broken up with some other cosplay pics, probably some old content just to break it up. But yeah, and actually, as of right now, I just commissioned somebody to do a drawing of my OC Ziva and Jester as well. So they said, because I'm actually their first client, it'll probably be done by at least tomorrow.
That's pretty cool.
nice.
I always been a vampire guy though. I mean, like I respect dragons a hell of a lot now because of you guys, but I always been a vampire guy. So, do you think vampire?
Okay, yeah, okay. Well, just based upon the things that you've said, it's just I'm not exactly 100% sure that's true.
About what?
Well, first you said you wanted to make love to dragons,
come
and then you said you wanted to be, and then you said talk about slaying dragons. So it's like now that's called into question.
Oh God!
Multiple things are in question here.
Yes, it's very.
Let's see which comes first.
Making love or slaying them. I mean, technically, if you slay them, then the second part's just plain creepy. So. I mean,
Wait, are you saying I'm gonna turn into one of those sparkly vampire boys that should not be in the first place?
Sparkly? Where did the sparkly for the vampire boys come from?
Twilight?
Is there something we don't know about, Steven? Are you do you just turn into a vampire that's all razzle dazzled sparkles for some reason that likes to make love to dragons or whatever? So
What? Hold on a bit. Let me explain this, okay? So, are you saying that for some reason with dragons I like them too much and I'm a sparkly vampire boy at the same time?
I don't know, because I mean, you're the one that's like saying all this stuff. It's like this is what I'm interpreting here, so I'm getting quite concerned. Because then again, my dragon's already sparkly, so it's just, No,
this is what I mean for both of you here on the record on this podcast. This is on the record that no, I do not want to make any crazy love with a dragon. That is not my style. That's just weird.
It didn't seem like it was weird when you first said it, so.
Oh God.
You put yourself in a hole in this one, Steven.
And two, I like I like vampires way more, and if Marceline the Vampire Queen was real, I would want to date her. There we go.
Marshall, the Vampire King, is way better in my opinion. I like the gender bent versions, obviously.
Well, because you want to be Gumball.
Oh
I love Marshall and Gumball. They're both pretty cool. Okay. To be honest, though, I do want to cosplay Gumball at some point, but that's just because I have a really good idea for the wig. But I'm a bigger fan of the whole vampire area as well.
I mean, you are into Cirque du Freak.
The greatest series ever! Circuses and vampires, my two favorite things.
no! Really? How come you never told me this?
It's actually why I got interested in circus stuff in the first place and vampires. It's the greatest series. I'm going to read it for a third time soon. I own all the books except for book 5. I'm not really sure where book 5 went.
It's probably in the
library. That's where.
I was trying to come up with a joke, but unfortunately it failed. So.
No.
In this case, I bought them from the library, so it's probably still at the library.
Or no, wait, here it is. Or it's with all the other sparkly vampire boys that like to make love to dragons.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay.
seriously, I get all of my headcanons from the Cirque du Freak series, and they're the greatest.
There's no way. There's not even. No. Okay, first of all, if anyone even wanted to do that, it's not even possible.
Well, then again, this is the reason why it's called fiction. It's like they make it possible.
Well, I mean, let's just be honest here. Isn't being with TZ close enough to that? Oh, jeez.
What? I'm not.
Terezi.
Oh, I see.
Isn't that close enough to that?
Not exactly, because the dragon I know she has are stuffed, and the only other dragon there is her technically the Lucii that's been sleeping. So
That
it's
hasn't
but
even
but
been
that's
born
like
yet?
thousands it's not even born yet. So it's like it would be impossible because it's like it's an egg.
No, I'm talking about just hanging around with TZ herself. That's not close enough to being with a dragon. In all technicalities.
Well, the problem is it's just that, like they said, the dragon's been mostly asleep, so TZ really hasn't had that much time to spend with it. So, and the only other dragons she has, they're all stuffed, and they're hung in trees for being executed for crimes that they supposedly committed.
But no.
All right, kids. This is why you have to carefully think out what you're saying before you say it.
Sorry.
Otherwise, you misinterpret other things. Otherwise, things are easily misinterpreted.
Exactly. Right, Steven?
Yeah, because supposedly I like doing it with dragons and being a sparkly vampire boy somehow.
Oh, so you admit it. Thank you. Finally, he admits it.
No. It's not true.
That won't hold up in a court of law.
Nope.
You admitted it on a record.
Yeah, it's on the record now. Sorry. It's official on record. Ray, I'm so sorry you have to hear this.
Good thing I can edit that out.
Good thing that making the rest of the episode makes sense.
God. Oh man. Well, supposedly my love for supposedly in these two's eyes, supposedly I like dragons a little too much, and I'm a sparkly vampire boy, I guess.
Series though, everyone should go read Cirque du Freak. It's amazing. Great series.
Do you think that if dragons were to like make a nest on the highway, people would be really pissed off about that?
Oh, hell yes.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I'm late for work! Get your fucking nest out of the road!
It also depends on if we use the dragons for everyday transportation, like public transport.
Yeah, because the thing is, it's like dragons can't be really in trees, because most of them are too big.
Hmm.
I know. I gotta say, Tiff. I never heard you say so many swear words in my life.
Hmm?
No. I never seen Tiff say the f bomb so many times in my life.
Well, this is what happens when um, when things get interesting.
I did
When
you
things get interesting, out comes the inner car cat.
Yes, it is the inner car cat. And plus, then again, it's like, I think my medicines, honestly, is wearing off, so, like,
do you guys want to know an interesting fact about me that I don't think I ever said?
I guess.
that you're a sparkly vampire boy who's really into dragons. I think we've already established that.
No, not that.
Okay.
And that's not even true. But two,
Okay, then what is it then?
I have never in my life, even at my angriest, never flipped the bird. Ever in my life.
Really? But then again,
I
things
have,
you've
but
said, don't sound so saintly.
No, honestly, I have never done it because it's never my thing, and I see it too much on I see it. I've been seeing it on TV every Monday night, pretty much almost for the past decades. So I don't need to do it myself.
Wait, like, so when you say flip the bird, that means you're giving the middle finger, right?
Yeah, like the finger, like I've never done it.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow, that's actually kind of impressive.
Yeah, I for the 26 years I've been alive, I have never done it, and am all right with that.
Oh God, I feel
I personally have, but no one's actually seen it. Because I
Yeah.
didn't do it in view.
yeah, it's like I kind of do it too. It's more of like those slow motion finger things, and I quickly retract it so that way they don't see me. It's like one of those "fuck you" behind your back kind of thing. Especially when I'm driving, it's like like when a jerk like passes me, and it's like doing a slow like "fuck you," and then I retract. Ray does it too sometimes, like when I'm with her, when she's driving, she's dealing with like a jackass of a driver. She does like the slow motion of lifting of the finger, and then it's like she makes a face where it's like, fuck you, bitch, and then it's like, then she retracts it real fast, so it's like,
Oh man, if I should have no, if Ray wasn't busy right now, I would have her here right now.
oh God, this conversation would have been so much more interesting if Ray had been on. Like, this could have gone a totally different direction.
Yeah, but she's busy right now, so she can't be here, or else I would have
Yeah,
asked.
yeah, she's got school because she's doing online schooling because of, quarantine and lockdown, which I know probably a lot of you guys out there are also doing the same thing, online schooling and
I
everything.
hate it.
Oh, yeah.
I signed up for, on the campus school because I can't do online.
Oh,
Yeah, but but the thing is that all three of us are still working in these hard times.
I'm
yeah.
not working for 2 weeks
Oh,
because they're trying to cut hours.
yeah. Yeah, today and yesterday were the only 2 days I worked at my job at Heroes because of course, with my bus job, because I don't know when the schools open back up, so it's like I can't do my bus job, but this week I'm not getting paid for the time off because technically this is supposed to be my spring break, and, but other than that, it's like I'll get paid time off for the days that I would be in school and everything. So I don't know, like I said, when the schools are going to open back up, but I'll be getting paid time off for that. But at Heroes right now, they are cutting hours, like with me as well. So it's like I only worked yesterday morning and then I worked this morning. So it's like after that now, it's like I have to wait at least a couple more days till the new schedule comes out. So at most I might get 2 or 3 days or so, but it's like, yeah, they're trying to give many people as many hours as possible for like what they can do. Because I mean, a lot of even like the people I do work with at Heroes, I think some of them have gotten like a second job and stuff like that. So, but it's like it's basically happening everywhere. Like even like Ray, she can't even work at both her jobs because she technically works in libraries. So it's like she is still getting paid for that time off, but it's just like she's not going to be going out working anywhere. So
Well, I mean, she makes some side money off her commissions, and she does really good at that.
yes, but I don't think she's gotten any commissions yet, but she has been able to get more time into like be able to make more cosplay stuff. Like even I think the most recent thing I've seen from her is she recently updated some armor for her OC Smophilius. So I like from leather that she had. So I'm very excited to see that.
I got to work on my OC. My OC is a work in progress still after all these years. And I mean, like obviously, because you two saw me in the Serpent didn't see me this way because Serpent saw me in Equus, but you saw, but Tiff, you saw me in the vest and all that stuff.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I got work. That's probably gonna become part of my OC from now on because it looks more cosplay-ish than the vest and the flannel.
Sounds cool.
So yeah, we just swerved so much off the subject. I am sorry.
Okay, so we want to get back on track.
Yeah, trying to get back on track. But no, I mean like do you do you think like if like what am I trying to say? Do you think that America and armies around the country would have to like get more weapons and stuff just to slay these dragons just in case they had to?
Why? Why?
They would probably use dragons in war.
Yes, they would use the dragons in war, not
So they
slay
would have to
them.
learn how to slay dragons.
Like, do you
But
know what kind
depending
of
on the time frame, like since we probably use dragons instead of planes, the entire evolution of weapons would be completely different.
Yeah, exactly. And dragons themselves are weapons. It's like, hello, like fire-breathing dragons, like the fireballs. It's like, why would you need atomic bombs when you have a fire-breathing dragon?
To get rid of the other side's fire-breathing dragons.
That's true. I mean, like, I didn't think of it that way. I mean, like...
Yeah, it's like, it saves us, like, fire-breathing dragons would actually save us from having a possible another nuclear warfare.
Definitely.
I mean, in these times, we could probably use a dragon to probably take out someone that everyone in this country absolutely hates at the moment. You know, our president, everyone hates him. Dragon. No? No, wait. Okay.
What? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
No, I'm saying, like, do you think I think we can use a dragon to take out the person everyone hates in this country right now, and it happens to be our president.
Oh God, that would. But then again, it would make Donald Trump more orange than he already is. To be honest.
I think he'd turn a bit more black, actually.
True. Yeah, he'd be completely charred. So.
Oh, man.
For a second, he might be more orange.
Yeah, then he looked like a very, very hot Oompa Loompa, so to speak.
Oh, God. You'd be a burnt marshmallow.
Yeah, the kind of marshmallow that nobody wants to eat.
Even the people who like burnt marshmallows.
Like, no, he'd be like more of like, those circus peanut marshmallow things? Those disgusting things?
Yeah.
I've actually never had circus peanuts. So.
That honestly, for the longest time, I'm gonna be real. I honestly wanted to go to the circus just to get the peanuts, just to say I got the peanuts from the circus, and everyone doesn't like these things, but I got them.
Well, we're not talking about like actual peanuts. They're circus peanuts that are marshmallow shaped like peanuts, and they're orange. And I hear they're supposed to be like they're really, really crappy. So it's like I've never had them, but I know people have said they're really crappy. So.
But I mean, like, but but you know about those peanuts. You guys know about those peanuts in the shell, right? That everyone hates to open.
Oh
What about
yeah.
you mean normal peanuts?
Yeah, they sell those. Those are technically circus peanuts, as in the terms that they say in the world, and and supposedly that's what they used to sell there. And I just want to go there just to get them, just to be like, hey, I got these peanuts nobody likes.
What's wrong with normal peanuts?
I like peanuts, but I don't like working to eat my peanut. I want to just
But you need to use your muscles.
Yeah, I think it's like one of those things where it's like he wishes it was open just as easy like as a pistachio is.
I sometimes have to fight to open my pistachios.
why you think
Because they're so addicting.
why you think
Sometimes they don't even have a crack in them, and I have to like smash them to open them.
Like the Hulk.
why you think why you guys think I buy planters in a can? It's the
I
peanuts
don't
are
actually know.
I don't. Do we want to know?
well because you don't have to break open the shell. It's there. You can just eat it.
But that costs more money. Why would I want to pay more money just so I don't have to use my finger muscles? I'd rather use my finger muscles.
Oh my god, this is like from Onward. It's like there was once magic, but then everybody decided they found ways to make life easier. So it's like, oh dear God.
I haven't seen Onward yet, but I
Oh,
Good movie.
it is a very good movie. For those of you who probably have not seen Disney and Pixar's Onward, it is the most nerdiest movie ever. It's like basically you're taking Disney and D&D like combined. That is the best way I can try to describe it without giving away too much, but I love it, and I love the main hero, Ian. He is an adorable, adorable being. He reminds me of me so much, and it's just like I highly recommend going and seeing this movie for sure. Because actually that's one of my upcoming cause plans. I am planning to do Ian from Disney and Pixar's Onward for sure. Because I've ordered myself blue face paint and everything, and then I'll be painting blue ears and stuff like that. I already have a blue wig and I already have a flannel, so it's like I got most of the cosplay down. I just had to get the blue makeup and everything, and then pretty much we will be set. I will be my blue elf boy. So, because he is. So I recommend for those who have not seen Disney and Pixar's Onward, probably watch it on Prime or probably whenever it gets on Disney Plus, because I don't even know when the movie theaters are going to be coming back out, and probably by the time that when things do get back to normal, it's probably not going to even be in theaters anymore.
I mean I saw a commercial for Disney Plus saying that they're going to put Onward on there soon. I think like next week or something. I don't know.
Yeah, and then of course, you know what? I was also the Whirlpool has a commercial that they use Disney and Pixar Onward characters from, where it's like the mom has one of the characters, the Manticore, coming over for dinner, and it's for like Whirlpool. It was a Whirlpool oven, and they tried using magic to start the oven, but then the mom was like, let's help them out, and she just pushes the button to get the oven preheated going, and then they use magic to then get the feast in the oven. It's a really adorable commercial. Like, I saw it on Insta. Like, if you do find it, it's really adorable. Because Bronny's just another being, but I love Ian so much more. But Bronny is just hilarious. So it's like, again, I recommend, especially if you're very nerdy and into the D&D stuff, definitely go and see Disney. Definitely watch Disney and Pixar's Onward. It's like, it's gonna fill your nerdy heart so much.
Do they say that wasn't falling, that was flying with style?
No.
No.
No one really flies except for like once.
Oh man, I love that. Oh, that was the best part about Toy Story 1, man. That line, I love.
No. But I mean, you know how Ray? Well, the only thing I will say this: you know how Ray has a dragon named Guinevere?
Yeah.
Well, the name Guinevere is being used in the movie, but it's what they named the van. So.
I bet she was excited to know about that.
Yes, Ray. In fact, I was there because I was there with Ray when it was before all this quarantine stuff happened because I went to Indiana to do my photo shoot for my OC, and after that we went to go see Disney and Pixar's Onward in the theaters, also in Indiana, as to celebrate my friend Emily's birthday because her birthday's always in the beginning of March, and Noah was there to hang out with her on her actual birthday. So me, Ray, and Emily, and a bunch of her friends, we all got together to go see Disney Pixar's Onward. And the minute I saw they mentioned the name Guinevere, I just saw Ray's face. It's like her mouth was like wide open. It's just like one of those, oh, like deep appreciation sort of thing. It's like, it was adorable, you know.
I actually, for some reason, I get that way when a movie brings up like a town that like, do you know how when you watch like a movie and they bring up the town that you're from or the town around from where you're from? I get like that, like, oh my god, they said Elgin.
Yeah, trust me. Like, in the actual movie itself, it's like there was a lot of references to not only like with me. Oh, although I will say this, when I was down there in Indiana, unfortunately, I did something really stupid because we were packing up the stuff in my car after the photo shoot, and I set my keys down in the trunk for a bit just to put things down in the trunk, and I accidentally closed the trunk, leaving the keys in there, and I forgot to unlock the door to the keys in my car to get in.
Yeah.
So, Ray had to drive us to the movie theater. But during the movie Onward, there is this one part where it's like they leave the keys in the car, and Ray's just sitting there staring at me because of what happened, and I just had to. It's like, and then I was like, I'm sinking down and stuff. But then Ray's like, no, It's like, you're okay. She's like rubbing my back and everything because it's just like I felt so terrible for what happened. Because it's like I didn't want Ray to drive me around, but it's like, oh no, that's what happened. But I gave her money for gas, and everything, so she's fine. But it's just like, the minute when we saw when the keys were left in the car, which it was like, no. It made reference to what happened that day, and the thing is, it happened to Ray once too. But I'm not really going to get into that story because it's kind of like a sad story. So, but yeah, it's just, I totally get that. Like, when you're watching like a movie with that specific part and you can relate to it, it's like, oh shit.
No, this whole experience between you and Ray during this movie just like it felt like you got like there was so much connection in this movie. Like there was a band named after Ray's Dragon and a situation that you went through, and that's like what more relatable stuff happened in this movie that you guys related to?
Well, let's see, because like, Ray loves How to Train Your Dragon, right? And when they mention in the How to Train Your Dragons about stuff like Valhalla and all that stuff, yeah. Well, there is one of the, because Bronny has a cassette tapes of like certain music, and one was called Rise to Valhalla, and basically it's like he plays that song in the van when he's sacrificing the van to block a path from certain people who are trying to get to them on their journey. So it's like he was like it was, because if you have to watch the movie, but it's like extremely hilarious. You know what I'm talking about, Serpent?
Yeah. It was so cute and cool and adorable.
The last movie I saw in theaters, I believe, was Toy Story 4, and that was the day before.
I haven't seen that one yet. I'm gonna rewatch the other 3 movies and then watch it at some point.
I actually saw Toy Story 4 the day before I went to Anime Midwest last year, and Tiff, that was the first time I met you ever in person, and I saw that movie the night before, and that movie actually made me legit cry.
Aww.
Like the part where the kid, I don't know if you guys seen the movie yet, but
no, I have not seen Toy Story 4 yet, so please try not to give us too many spoilers as I have for Onward. And I'm sorry for those who have not seen Onward. I don't mean to give away spoilers, but it's just like I was, sort of thing. But please try not to give too many spoilers away about Toy Story 4.
No, I'm not going to give spoilers, but I'm going to say one part is that there's a part where a kid reconnects with their family after the kid has been lost, and that part just made me drop freaking tears. And,
Aww.
and it was out of my selfless heart and why I felt that way. So I was just like, the feels, man.
Yeah. You know what's funny? It's an old friend, because I went to actually also, the other Disney Pixar movie I remember seeing with some old friends of mine was Disney Pixar's Inside Out. And I remember an old friend of mine named, he's also named Ian, which is shocking. And it was the part where I think we saw the imaginary friend, like, when it was, like, during its final moments. And I just saw he was crying when he watched it, and it was like, oh, I've never seen him cry before, like from a movie. It's like, oh God, it's like it's just a shocking factor to see how much a movie can impact a person.
I think the movie. No, besides Toy Story 4 is the last movie I cried to, but I think a movie that really, well, I mean, I love Big Hero 6, but I didn't cry to that movie because that movie was I cried at the end of Big Hero 6 because that movie was amazing, and how it ended sucks because it shouldn't have ended that way, but it did.
Well, I haven't seen that either, so it's like no spoilers for that one either. So
it's a good movie. If you haven't seen it yet, you're missing out. The cartoon is great too. If you guys haven't seen Big Hero 6, the cartoon, it is just as amazing as the movie. So
they have a cartoon? Oh my God!
Yeah,
They make a cartoon for a lot of movies. I don't really understand why. Like, the movie was fine. Why did you need to make a cartoon?
Well, I mean, considering it, based upon how popular it might have been, it's probably why they made a cartoon for it. Because if it got a lot of popularity and stuff, they figured, hey, why not make a cartoon TV show about it? Like, get more people revved up.
And they aired a cartoon on my favorite channel right now, Disney XD, because Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon are down the drain. And so
They're not very good at running their businesses. Like, Cartoon Network fills it up with whatever gets them the most money. Like, for example, Teen Titans Go. It doesn't leave anything actually good in. And Nickelodeon kills things that are actually good.
Yeah, Nickelodeon pretty much kills anything that starts getting good. And then they leave all the crappy shows on running for like a long period of time. It's like Drake and Josh was good, and then it's like they killed it. The Amanda Show was good, and then they killed it.
I really liked iCarly.
Yeah, iCarly was getting pretty good, but then it was like throughout the last bits, it was like, I guess the writers do what normal writers have, and they run out of ideas, and it kind of started to get stupid, and then of course they killed it.
And then they did Sam and Cat.
Yeah, I think Sam and Cat, I didn't watch a lot. I didn't watch like the whole series, but I know there were a few episodes in there. It was probably a good show, and let me guess, they killed it.
They killed SpongeBob, but they still kept it running.
Well, no, SpongeBob was a very popular cartoon back in like the early 90s, but then of course they let it get, like I said, the writers tend to probably make episodes where they make it seem like more stupid, and then of course sooner or later the fans just stopped watching it because of how stupid it was getting.
I mean,
They have Sam and Cat on Netflix, but not iCarly. I don't get that.
Did they just put Sam and Cat on Netflix?
It's been on there for like a month, but there's no iCarly.
Yeah, I think, I know they also did put Victorious on Netflix too, so I'm not exactly sure.
It's just, I'm not a big, I don't really understand why people like Victorious.
Well, I mean, because of Victoria Justice. And the thing is, especially if, like, it's about, they grow in a school where it involves singing and dancing and, like all that stuff. Like, if you're really into that sort of thing, like, that's why people watch it.
Yeah. All I know is that one day I want to get myself a DVD copy of iCarly, because I want to watch it all. Because spaghetti tacos are good.
I really miss Danny Phantom, Rocko's Modern Life.
That was a really such a good show. I love that. I'm gonna cosplay Danny at some point.
You know, Ray actually did do Danny Phantom at one point, but she doesn't like to talk about it. So
Yeah.
no, yeah. So
How did you guys like Rocko's Modern Life? That was a good show.
I didn't really watch that as much. The '90s shows I remember watching were like Rugrats and like Blue's Clues and
I used to love Blue's Clues.
yeah, me too. And then now how they're doing Blue's Clues, it's like I'm not liking it.
I remember hearing about something about it and hating it. That's
yeah,
all
because
I remember.
like I only saw like a tidbit of what the new Blue's Clues looks like, and oh my god, it like even after when Steve left and then Joe came on, it was like Blue's Clues was never the same again. So
I mean, my parents every year for Christmas, and my whole family every year for Christmas used to get me like Blue's Clues themed stuff because I guess I really loved it growing up. So they always used to get me stuff for it, and so I had all this. I had a stuffed Blue. I had a stuffed Blue the dog. I had like play sets for Blue's Clues, books for Blue's Clues. The note. I think I had the notepad at one point. It was like I was, for some reason, I guess I was really big into it when I was a kid, and same with the Big Comfy Couch, if you guys remember that show.
oh yeah, the big
Oh,
green comfy couch. I remember Molly and her dolly. Oh,
That show.
yeah, that was a
One
good
of my
show.
favorite shows, or I'm not even really sure if it was a show. One of my favorite things watching when I was growing up, we got it on a VHS somewhere. I can't remember what it was, but it was about this little white bear, and it was an actual stuffed animal bear, and it was really cute.
Well, let's see. The shows I kind of do remember also growing up, like Arthur. I remember I loved Arthur.
I still sometimes watch Arthur.
Magic School Bus. I really love the Magic
I don't
School
like
Bus.
what they do with Magic Schools, but the new one sucks.
Yeah, I hear it. The new one's not so great, but I love the old one for
They
sure.
got rid of the lady who drives the bus. They replaced her.
Miss Frizzle.
Yeah, they
No, I'm
replaced Miss
sorry, but
Frizzle.
you can't just replace Miss Frizzle. Like you
Yeah.
just cannot do it. It's like, how dare they replace Miss Frizzle? It's not the same.
Exactly.
Let's
It's like
see.
her sister or something now. I don't know.
Oh God.
I'm sorry, but I remember. I think after Magic School Bus, I don't know if they were on the same channel, but I remember right after Magic School Bus used to be Disney's Recess.
Oh my God, Recess was one of those shows I also absolutely loved growing up. Oh my God, Recess. Oh my God, I feel so old now. Let's see, other shows that I liked.
I really liked watching Fairly Odd Parents.
Not really was much into that. Oh, you guys remember the TV shows like All That?
Yeah,
Like I loved All That.
they brought it back, but I don't think it's as good as it used to be.
No, it's probably not. It probably really isn't. Like Keenan and Kel, and like I love all that stuff. Crap. Let's see. There were a lot of other. Oh, like even like Kim Possible. I loved Kim Possible growing up.
Did you like Ren and Stimpy?
Not so much that. I also liked Even Stevens. Even Stevens was such a good show.
Oh God, the show everyone says that they, when they see me, they say that sometime. Oh, what's going, like, are you even, Steven?
Ah! And the other show I also liked was Lizzie McGuire. I loved Lizzie McGuire growing up too. Like that was a good fucking show.
Yeah, I remember that show.
Yeah, it's like
It was better than Hannah Montana.
oh my God, 10 times better than Hannah
I
Montana.
used to like Hannah Montana a lot. Hannah Montana Barbie somewhere.
Oh my, oh wow.
It
Um,
seems.
Wow, okay, now we've really driven off track here.
Yeah.
And you made me feel old.
Well, I mean, remember Phil the Future?
Oh my god,
And
stop making me feel
and
old.
no, and The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Okay, stop that. That was actually a good show. It's like, stop it.
And do you know what's funny about all that? They were all made by Disney. And so that shows that so much magic they put in the 90s. They squeaked.
Well, Zack and Cody was not really a 90s show. It was more like early 2000s, I think, maybe.
Yeah, but in the 90s, I don't know what happened, but Disney really milked the cow in the 90s, and they were really good. It was really good. Not saying they're not good now, but I'm saying like they were so good back then.
Okay, so let's get back on track because I think we've lost complete track.
Yeah, sorry. But yeah, I mean, like, no, we were talking about dragons in the modern day. But yeah, I mean, like, do you, no, so serpent for at least would you use a dragon to like to keep as like a security guard?
If anything, I'd be the security guard for the dragon.
God, you would have one for to secure you? Do you have one to secure the dragon?
Yes. I secure the dragon. The dragon will stay safe.
How about you, Tiff?
Let's see. I mean, why need a security system when you have a dragon? That could be your, like, security. That's like your, house alarm kind of thing.
Are you, or if we're gonna recite the past again, Dave the Barbarian with a dragon. If you,
Okay, can we stop making me feel old? Cause
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Okay.
Yeah,
But-
I know.
Okay, let's get back on track.
Yeah, so but no, I mean, I feel like I wouldn't need a dragon for a security guard. I don't think like I would need that extra step. I feel. I mean, I would have like if there was like call a dragon like a 1 2 3 600 number to call a dragon for security, I would do that.
Okay.
But like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, it would be cool, but I don't think I would have one like as like a security guard or anything. I don't know.
No, that's what you have Ray for.
Let me be clear. She technically could kick my butt if she wanted to, and I fully admit to that.
Oh, hands down, I admit that too, for sure. I meant about you, Steven. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Wait, what did you say? What did you say?
I'm kidding.
No.
I'm kidding.
Wait, what did you say?
Tell him, Serpent. I'm kidding, right?
No.
You are not kidding.
Oh, thanks a lot.
No, wait. Did you say you can also kick my butt? No, that's funny.
Ray, I love you.
Wink.
I could fight many people.
No. I mean, but no. I mean, like, if nobody else here who's listening to this knows, we're all three of us in the other four who are not here right now. None of the other three are not here right now. We're part of like this second fan thing where we trust each other and we're like a second family in our eyes, or that's how I see it.
Yeah, so basically it's a lot of inside jokes going on. I'm sorry for those who don't quite understand what's going on. It's basically like a lot of inside jokes. So,
And I'm glad, and I love all these guys like Tiff, Serpent, Tiff, Serpent, Ray, and Caden, you guys are all amazing people, and I love connecting every week here with Serpent because Serpent's amazing. I don't know if I say that enough to you, but you're amazing.
I am amazing, thank you.
So modest.
And Tiff, I already told you enough that you're amazing, so thanks for being amazing.
Aw, well, I appreciate every time, Steven. Thank you.
And if Ray was here, she'd be like, "Yeah, man, cool."
She actually like, oh heck, bless you.
No, I only taught. No, I actually called Caden once before, and I actually taught him like this before, and he's pretty cool. I mean, like I never like he kind of reminds me of me with all the puns.
Oh man, but then again, I'm sorry, but Ray is the dad of puns. Like, Ray is the dad of puns. Like, where do you think Caden gets all those puns? It's from Ray.
Well, Ray never puns me, so
Then again, you probably haven't reached that level yet.
Well, I mean, I always no. When I pun her, she always sends me a picture of her face palming herself.
Exactly. But once she puns you, it's like now then you'll be in full acceptance. It's either that or she'll smack you on the butt. So it's like.
Oh God. Like seriously, Tiff.
Yeah, no, I'm actually serious. She has smacked me on my bum.
Well, that's a football thing. That's a football thing. People do that in football all the time. So that's normal.
I have never seen people with football do that.
I watched enough football with my dad enough times to see that.
Although I guess it doesn't help that I absolutely despise football.
I don't even watch that many sports.
I've watched football myself, and it looks like on the thing, it's not like a full-fledged on smack, like how everybody thinks it is. It's more like a pat. Be like, hey, nice pass, man.
I mean, like for me, I mean, like I don't really watch many sports really at all. I mean, like my dad really likes the Cubs, so I always see baseball on all the time, every year. And in football, I never pay attention to, except when the XFL came back. And Tiff, obviously for you, hockey. I never was against it because my other friend loved it, and so he was talking with it to me, and I was like, maybe I'll give it a try because maybe it looks okay, but like I never really sat down and watched it, and I really love curling though. Curling and badminton are my game. I'm good. I like those.
I like soccer.
Soccer?
Mm-hmm.
How about
The
you?
real football.
Oh, there were. Oh dear.
Yeah, but Tiff, how about badminton? You get badminton?
No.
Like were you good in high school? Like were you playing in high school?
Oh yeah, I was playing in high school for sure. I was okay at badminton because I mean I remember I played badminton I think when I was even at my grandma's house for quite some time, and I wouldn't say I was that good, but I was pretty good at it, so to speak.
Because I have a badminton net in my backyard, and if you and Serpent want to come over and freaking team up against me and whoever, then
I have some birdies and rackets.
Cool. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna be playing some badminton over at Steven's house.
I'll have Emma or Ray probably be on my team. I don't know.
Hey, excuse me, Em and Ray will probably be on my team.
Yeah, but it's 2-on-2. It can't be like that's unfair. It can't be like 4-on-1.
It will be 4-on-1.
Yeah, us against
It's
you.
only
That's
fair
the sparkly vampire boy.
Exactly. It's only fair since I'm probably going to to hinder the team with how bad I am.
No, Steven, no. Serpent, me, Ray, and Em will have, and Kaden will all have your back. So it's like,
What? Are you guys saying that?
yeah. It's gonna be pretty much 5 against you, Steven, the sparkly vampire boy.
I'm not. I do not like Twilight.
This is our new. Okay, so Serpent, this is gonna be our new inside joke, where basically it's like we know that Steven's a sparkly vampire boy. Like it's like even though he's admitted many times, even though he's not admitting that he's admitted it, but it's like we know what it is. It's like
Is that gonna be a joke?
It's our new inside joke.
Is that gonna be a joke inside the second fam here? Me being a sparkly vampire boy.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm probably gonna put it in like the family chat later to be like, just to say like, hey, Steven's admitted to be a sparkly vampire boy
Who likes dragons?
who likes dragons in a very interesting manner. So
Looking at the time here, it might be about time to close up this episode.
oh yeah, wow. I mean, we were completely off track, but this is like a. Oh my god, this has been so much fun.
I love doing this. I love every bit of this. Oh man.
So what have we learned today? Dragons are can be useful in the modern world. The fact that I feel old with knowing all these '90s stuff, and the fact that Steven is a sparkly vampire boy who likes dragons in a very interesting manner. Yeah, I think this has been a pretty good lesson an interesting lesson. Don't you think, Serpent?
Definitely.
Oh man. Well, I guess I should just join the circus and have the line eat me at this point, because that's all that sparkly vampire boys have left to do.
Well, then again, you have your dragons, so it's like.
Oh wow. Okay. No, I mean, no, real quickly before we wrap up this episode, I mean, like, I feel like if I was, we could do a whole other episode next week about the circus. All 3 of us could just do a whole 2-part about the circus. But
Oh yeah, I'm in for all that. Yeah, you can bring in the. Yeah, I'm practically like the expert here. So I mean, I know I kind of sound modest, but it's like I am the complete like expert here. And then maybe next time we should try to even get Ray on here. Or like get like M or like even Kaden on here. Like we should get we should even do a whole episode where the whole fam's on here.
Yeah.
Like if we can get the whole like fam on here, it'd be like, oh my god, it'd just be like a train. It could almost be like a train wreck, but it actually sounds kind of fun.
I mean, like, I want to do that, and I want to try to get all of you in person for the 100th episode of Cyber Time Bite, which is because I'm at 90 episodes of Cyber Time Bite, and I want to try to at least get you, Tiff, and Ray, and M, and hopefully Serpent, and possibly Kaden all in the same room, so we could do the 100th episode all in person. I think that would be really cool.
Oh, that actually sounds perfect. Because I mean, like, we should do one where maybe we're actually at a convention doing it, because that way it makes it easier for then all of us to be there at once.
Yeah, because Serpent doesn't know where I live, but if we were doing a 100th episode, I wouldn't really care. I would just ask my parents, like, hey, do you think like I can have Tiff and Ray and M and Kaden and all these guys over, and we can just record the 100th episode of Cyber Time Bite? That'd be cool.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd be down for it. Like, yeah, we just probably definitely, especially once this quarantine's over, definitely should plan to set a date. Like as the time gets nearer and nearer with your episodes. So.
Yeah, I know. I'm not. I always tried to stay away from talking about Cyber Time Bite in the Serpents Pit, but I had to bring that up because we're all in the same room right now, and I wanted to bring that up. But yeah, thank you everyone for listening to episode 12 of In the Freaking Serpents Pit with Serpents Breakdown.
Ooh.
You can find me on Twitter at Nostalgia Vant. Follow me on Facebook at CyberTimeBite. There's no merch for the show yet, so I can't really shout that out. Go follow Serpents Breakdown on Instagram at Serpents Breakdown.
And Tiff.
Yeah, follow Tiff on Instagram at Tiff93KD. Her stuff is amazing. If you don't think it's amazing, what are you looking at?
Well, they might be looking at you, the sparkly vampire boy.
well,
Hard to keep your eyes off something so shiny.
Yeah, exactly.
Should I make a sparkly spork by this point?
Yes. 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 You should. You should.
Well, I mean, my Instagram page does need a little sparkle on it.
Yeah, get the whole razzle dazzle shebang, dude.
I'm the whole shebang, like Johnny Gargano.
Shebang. Oh my god, like how much editing do you have to do with this episode?
Not much.
No.
Not much at all.
Good.
Oh man. That's no, just like my favorite wrestler Johnny Gargano would say, this is the whole shebang. Oh man. All right.
Well, I did have a great time, and hopefully, maybe I'll be glad to join you guys whenever again soon. So.
Well, next week we'll talk. Well, we can do this again next week do a part 2 on the circuits, right, Serpent?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe. All right. So I'll probably be back next week then. So.
Yeah. So thank you everyone for listening to the episode, and I hope all of you have a fantastic day. Have a good one.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.